Well, hello there, you're watching the official Theme Park Fans YouTube channel and welcome back to another video. So as you can see by the title, I'm going to be giving you 5 tips on how you can have a great day at Alton Towers. And before I do get started though, I just want to apologise once again for the lack of videos. But I've got uploads coming up in the next few days, making new videos for you guys. So today's video is about how to have a great day at Alton Towers. The next video, which should be online tomorrow, I'm going to be talking about my work experience, what I did at Alton Towers. And then the next video will be me previewing the 2017 Scarefest event. And then the next video, whether you want me to do this or not, whether you guys want me to do this or not, a spoiler review of Dan Brown's Ghost Train. So if you don't want that, then comment below. But if you do, then comment below, And then obviously the next video is a Theme Park Fans Q&A, which obviously I do on Friday. But anyway, here we go then. So the reason why I wanted to do this video was because, if your last visit to Alton Towers was bad, but you want to go back and you want to have a better visit, well, you've come to the right place for the right video. Because with these tips, you can really have a good day at Alton Towers. You can get many rides done, even on a busy day like in the summer, Scarefest, fireworks. But there's only one tip here which doesn't apply for Scarefest and fireworks, and I'm pretty sure you all know what it is. But anyway, without further ado, let's get started. Tip number 1, early ride time. Now, if you've got a Merlin annual pass, an Alton Towers annual pass, you're booked to stay in Splash Landings Hotel, Alton Towers Hotel, the Enchanted Village, or even CBeebies Land Hotel, or if you booked your tickets online, then you are entitled to early ride time. So what early ride time is there are a selection of rides open between 9 AM and 10 AM, and at the moment, as of August 2017, this is Nemesis, The Blade. I'm sure The Blade is part of the early ride time lineup. Oblivion, Enterprise, and the whole of CBeebies Land, excluding Go Jetters and the Furchester Hotel. So early ride time is really useful. So if you can get to Alton Towers for, I'd say, 8:30, because the monorail starts operating from 8:30. And then you'll get to the plaza for about 8:35, because the monorail only takes about 5 minutes. And then you only have to wait 25 minutes for the park to open, and then in you go. I must stress though that you can't get early ride time if you're paying on the day or using a buy one get one free voucher. The 2-for-1 vouchers that you can find in Kellogg cereals, Cadbury, share bags, like Twirl Bites, Giant Buttons, But the next tip is for you guys who are paying on the day and using 2-for-1 vouchers, so for when the park opens from 10 AM. And tip number 2 is start at the back of the park. Now, like I said just then, this tip is more for you guys who are arriving at 10 AM. So head to the back of the park, so Nemesis, Galactica, Blade, Forbidden Valley, if you know what I mean. I would usually say as well, head to Dark Forest, but Dark Forest doesn't open until 10:30, which I think is a bit poor, really. Along with Hex, because Hex doesn't open until 11 AM. So head towards Forbidden Valley, maybe have 1 or 2 rides on Nemesis, have a ride on Galactica, then make your way down to Dark Forest to do Region 13. And then obviously, then just make your way around to X Sector, Smile or Oblivion. And this way you will avoid the crowds. Because if you go towards Smiler, Oblivion, Spinball Wizard, then you will be going with the crowds. Especially with Spinball Wizard. As when most people enter Alton Towers, the first coaster they'll see is Spinball Wizard. And they think, oh look, a roller coaster, let's go and ride that. But actually it's got a big queue. So head towards Forbidden Valley first. And you'll avoid the crowds. Tip number 3, fast track. Now when I say fast track, I only mean for busy periods. So say for example, if you're visiting on a busy summer's day, I know summer is coming to an end now, we're almost in September, but maybe for next summer, or you're going in an extra busy period such as Scarefest and fireworks, then I would recommend pre-booking Fast Track, especially for fireworks, because the fireworks event can get very busy, and if you have that Fast Track, it can be vital. And other people will have the same idea as you, but say for example, you know, the Smiler's on a 2-hour queue during this fireworks event, or even Scarefest event, and you've got that Fast Track, that will cut down your waiting time. Like I said, other people will have this idea during these busy events, but I think Fast Track is really useful. But obviously don't buy Fast Track on days like midweek days when kids are in school and people are at work, because it's not really, you know, useful, because all the rides will have no queues, you know. So even though Fast Track can be a bit expensive, you know, like the Platinum Fast Track, which I believe is £90, yeah, that can come in really useful for fireworks. So if you pre-book your Fast Track in advance of a busy period such as Scarefest or fireworks, then that can be really useful. Tip number 4, eat lunch early or late. Now, when most people go to a theme park, they will tend to eat lunch from about 12 PM until, I'd say, 2 PM. If you could go before that rush period or after, then it'll be really useful. And anyway, if you go on the, if you don't eat between 12 PM and 2 PM, then you'll be able to get on rides a bit quicker, because most people will be having their lunch and you'll be still going on the rides. So try and have lunch around, if you want to go for an early lunch, then I suggest between 11 AM and I'd say about 11:20, 11:30, if you know what I mean. And after, you know, probably from 2:30 PM onwards, you know, until ride close. But yeah, and anyway, if you go to food outlets at lunchtime between 12 PM and 2 PM, there'll be a queue. Like, say for example, I've had this experience before, the fried chicken co in X Sector. And the fried chicken co in X Sector at lunchtime can get very busy, and sometimes the queue can come out the door. So if you go early or after, then that'll be really helpful for your day. The 5th and final tip, stay until ride close. Staying until ride close is really, really good. And I really recommend this, because like most guests decide to leave from about 5 PM onwards. Like, I'm only saying this because, like, at the moment, Alton Towers are closing at 6 PM in the summer. But, well, let's say Alton Towers close at 5, you know, normal operating hours. Most guests will start to leave from 4 PM. But if you stay for that extra hour, it can be really useful. And so long as you are in a ride queue before the ride closes, whether that's 5 PM, 6 PM, 9 PM for Scarefest and fireworks, then you will get your ride. So don't think, oh, 9 PM, I'll get there and they won't let me on. Don't think like that. And also, the good thing about being in a queue for ride close is that you may be able to get on the last train of the day if you're at the back of the queue, which is really good. I've done that with the Smiler. So what I did was, this was on the 2015 Alton Towers opening day. If you remember the vlog, then you will know. Me and my friends waited at the bottom of the stairs. You know, as you go down the stairs into the Smiler's queue line, we just waited there, and we wait for the person on the entrance to shut the gate, and then we made our way into the queue and we got the last train of the day, which was really good. Anyway guys, that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you found it useful for your next visit to Alton Towers. If you do have any questions about Alton Towers that you want to ask me, do comment below or head over to our Facebook page. As always, I'll link the Facebook page in the description below, where you can send the page a personal message if you've got any questions about Alton Towers. Then I'll try my best to answer your questions to make your visit a bit more helpful, if you know what I mean. But yeah, I am going to try and do consecutive uploads for these set of videos, so you know, talking about my work experience at Alton Towers, Scarefest preview, what was that? Dan Bonds Goes Training Rise of the Demon, spoiler review if you do want that or not, and obviously the Theme Park Fans Q&A. I'll try my best to do that, and just to make you guys happy, you know. So anyway guys, if you enjoyed this video, then do, and if you found it useful, then be sure to give it a like. Comment below with any questions you have about Alton Towers for your next visit, or like comment below about whether you want me to do the Dan Barnes Ghost Train Rise of the Demon spoiler review. Be sure to subscribe if you're new or you haven't yet, if you just found the channel. Don't forget to hit that bell button so you're always notified when I've uploaded. And check out our Facebook page. Our Facebook page link, as always, is in the description below. So please do give that page a like. And yeah, I'm Wood on you. Thank you for watching, Theme Park fans. And it's time to close the video down. Bye, guys.